Hi everyone, welcome back to Double Delicious. It is Saturday, November 9th. Another day, another week, another chance to make some delicious food. So this week I'm going to be making some fajitas for lunch, and for dinners we're going to have a mushroom fettuccine alfredo from the Veg News magazine. So I'm excited to make that. I've made an alfredo before using cauliflower. I almost call it cauliflower because that's the name of the recipe. Cauliflower, and this one uses cashews, so I'll get to kind of do a comparison there, see which one I like more. But I'm really excited, so I'm gonna go ahead and head to the store. Starting with sprouts. Trader Joe's. Alright, I'm home with all my groceries, and normally I would just start on everything tomorrow with the cooking, but I'm gonna do some of my prep tonight so that it's a little bit less work tomorrow and I can just work smoothly through it. Part of that is because I plan on making tortillas homemade, and that takes a little while, and I just don't want to be up late tomorrow cooking. So I'm gonna start on some of the prep right now, beginning with bell peppers for the fajitas. So let's get started. These are so pretty. I just love the way they look. You'll notice, since these are for fajitas, I'm just cutting them into julienne instead of chopping them all the way. So, those are all done. And now for some poblano peppers. Poblanos are done. Now it is time for some jalapenos. That's it. All of the peppers have been sliced. I'm gonna put this in the fridge and chop up some onion. Oh, you know what? I need some onion for this recipe. I also need some onion for the other recipe. So, lots of onion. There they are, sliced onions for the fajitas. Quick little PSA about this Trader Joe's soy cheese blend is that it is soy based and lactose free, but unfortunately I didn't take the time to look at the ingredients, and obviously you can see it says contains soy and milk. It's got casein, which is milk protein. So it's a bummer. I'm gonna go see if I can return it and get some vegan cheese with no dairy in it. Just like last week, I soaked some black beans. I'm going to start cooking them so that they'll be ready for the recipe later. Alright, I'm ready to do some cooking. So first thing I'm going to do is break out the skillet and heat up some oil and saute some onions and peppers for the fajitas this week. Okay, put a little bit of oil. Alright, I'm going to put some seasonings in there, so I'll start with some garlic salt. So get some of that going. Some cumin. Alright, I'm going to do just a little bit more of this. And I'm also going to add some hot sauce. It's a lot of onions and peppers, so it's gonna take some time for this to cook down. It's gonna cook down a lot. This is gonna smell so good. It's already smelling good. I'm gonna put a lid on it for a little while, see if I can keep the heat in so it'll spread around, and hopefully it can all warm up and start to loosen up and release some of its water. Meanwhile, I'm going to season these beans with the same seasonings. And I'm also going to add, this is a little different, but I'm doing it. I'm also going to add some Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire. That was a suggestion that I read online for a fajita recipe. I was like, I'm going to do it. See how that goes. No hot sauce. Never killed anybody. Perfect. Okay. Beans are done. That's it. Ooh. I like that sizzle. They're starting to glisten. That is a sign that the moisture is starting to work itself out. I put a pretty small amount of seasoning in to begin with, so I'll go a little bit heavier with it once I get the space for it. I've got some Spanish rice. Yeah, I'm taking a little bit of a shortcut here instead of going homemade on this, just to keep things easy, because I'm going homemade on tortillas and, you know, everything adds up, it takes time. Double everything. 4 cups of water. Woo! That looks good. Nothing like orange powder to promise delicious flavors. Alright, I'm gonna hit cook on this. These are really soft now, so they're getting really close. Okay, it's time to make some homemade tortillas. 4.5 cups of flour. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder.
1.5 teaspoons of salt. 1.5 third cups of oil. 1.5 cups of warm water.
There they are, the finished fajita onions and peppers. They look and smell amazing. Rice is done. Alright, now for the tortillas. I'm going to take my big dough ball and split it up into 16 little smaller dough balls and just spread them out on a lightly floured surface. Let them sit for about 15 minutes. And then I will roll them out and cook them. It says allow to rest. I think they're just tired. We all need a time to rest, 15 minutes at least.
Wow, this is amazing. I'm gonna get this again in the future at the store sometime because this is really delicious. I really wish I could just eat this entire thing right now because I'm kind of hungry, but I'm not going to.
So I've built a little apparatus here for tortilla making. I'll be taking those dough balls onto the rolling area, roll them out, set them on the skillet, pick them up, put them on the plate, and that's it. Oh my goodness, I did it. 16 of them. And the recipe makes 16, and yet I 1.5 to the recipe because I wanted these tortillas to be a little bit larger, just because I'm putting rice, beans, and peppers and onions. Yeah, I wanted them to be adequate in size, so I multiplied the recipe by 1.5. Actually, when I do burritos, I double the recipe and then just do 16. But anyway, that's my little story. There we are, final product. I'll wrap these babies up and heat them up at work. Okay, I actually had a company luncheon today and they provided food. So I was able to bring my fajitas home, which I have right here, and try them out for the camera. So here we go, fajitas, finished product. That was all tortilla. Ooh, that had some peppers in it.
Oh yeah. That's so good. Delicious. Yay. Awesome. All right.